Hello. Hopefully it's working now. Is it working properly? Come on. Right. Come on. It's working! There we go! Boom. Hello. Hold on. Right. Hello, we're back. Nico, I did see your comment in the last one. I think that's very interesting. Hello, David. Right, kickoff about to take place. Bloody hell, it's all going off. And away we go. Bloody hell. Dave, you're going 3-2 Everton. Honestly, I think this is a tough game to call. I think, obviously, Liverpool are on a horrific run, especially at home. Thank you, Nico. So it's going to be a tough game to call. I reckon I went for a draw, so I'll stick with that. Everton need just scored from a corner. No worries though. Honestly, the stream, I don't know what went wrong with it. Obviously, I know you, Nico, were in the first one. I started it, just didn't work. This just didn't work. It was like an hour behind. Yeah, of course, obviously, I'm always going to be behind because I'm watching it on Sky Go. But if unless you're putting the timer, your game to the same position that I'm at, of course the timer is down there. If you want to do that, don't say if someone scored or not. All right, long ball from someone, and Coleman will just deal with that, I imagine. Out for a Liverpool throw. 1 second. What are the subs, mate? I'll get that up actually. I should be able to get all that up. Where is it? Everton versus. But how are we all today? How are we? What you all been up to? So that one we won, and then get rid of the black screen, turn it to that. Ta-da! There we go. So, oh, Everton taking the lead! Everton have scored! So Thiago headed it. Doucouré won it. Kabak headed clear. Doucouré won it. James Rodriguez. Fantastic ball from James Rodriguez to Richarlison. What a goal from Everton, and they've taken the lead. Fantastic ball from James Rodriguez to Richarlison. And Liverpool are goal down here. 3 minutes in. And he's going to be onside. He is onside, and the goal will stand. Let me just update the scores. And Everton already have a 1-goal lead. David, if I am lagging, I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Hopefully it will just sort itself out. But this is the teams today. So it's Naby Keita, Adrian, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Tishamikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Davis, Phillips, and Nico Williams. So these three ain't gonna come on and make a difference, are they? Origi, really, not really. Shaqiri, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Keita, however, could. For Everton, Allen's on the bench, as is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Both obviously can come on to great success and have a big impact on the game. Sigurdsson and Josh King, maybe. Iwobi, you could argue, could. Bernard, maybe. Obviously, them two probably won't come on. You did say Richarlison will score, and you've been right. Now we're just waiting for James to score. Thank you.
Right.
Is that my orange juice?
Flush.
Oh, that's fine then. Kit Kat, brought in by the lovely assistant. But does that change any of your guys' predictions, that early goal? Or are you still sticking with your 3-2 and your 2-1? Mane out to Robertson. Thiago back to Robertson. What place are Everton in? I believe that goal puts you level on points with Liverpool. The league table's not loading up. What is going on? I believe that goal has taken you to. I think. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that goal has done nothing for you, but you have a game in hand on Liverpool. But the Premier League table's not updating for me. Like, it's not updating at all. It's a bit of a joke. I'm watching while playing FIFA. Fair enough. What are you playing on FIFA? You playing Ultimate Team or you playing career mode? And how are you getting on? You winning? Robertson finds Firmino. Can't put the ball across to Mane. What do you guys? Well, more for you, Nico. Do you think Richarlison will leave next summer? Of course, there's already rumours that Richarlison wants to leave Everton. For me, I said that Richarlison, if he hits it off at Everton, he'll probably want to leave. He's certainly done that. He's proven that he's still a great player. I think there's every chance that he could leave. I think you'll probably get offers. Oh, team 6-7 to them. Bloody hell! What are you playing? Divisions or foot champs? Ball comes in, easily defended by Liverpool. Well, who saw this coming as well? Everton early lead. Of course, Jordan Pickford's always prone to a mistake. So, I won't get too confident already, Nico. Oh, poor touch from Doucouré. Firmino sneaks in. Really poor from Doucouré. Can Liverpool make him pay? Here is Salah. Finds Sadio Mane. 1v1 with Godfrey. Mane puts it in. Pickford punches it away from Curtis Jones. Good goalkeeping there from Jordan Pickford. Right. Trent, poor ball in. Trent's crossing's gone to absolute shit in it this season. Wijnaldum. Thiago. Henderson. Pickford is okay. Yeah, look, I think at his best, he's a very good goalkeeper. He's just very, very mistake prone. Usually, he's just a decent average. I would say, on average, Pickford's a top 6 goalkeeper. But, or at least top 8. But he's so mistake prone. Which is why he's not good enough. Mane. Thiago. Robertson. Thiago. Ball. Or from Dino, really. And corner to Liverpool. Of course, obviously these are the starting lineup. So it's in goal is Alisson, right back Trent, Kabak and Jordan Henderson are the centre backs. Henderson still finding himself at centre back, despite the fact they brought a centre back. Left back Robertson, as you kind of expect. Midfield 3 of Thiago at DM. Jordan Henderson, no, not Jordan Henderson. Gini Wijnaldum and Curtis Jones just in front of him. Then it's Firmino, Salah and Mane as the front 3. Obviously the famous front 3 at this point. Then for Everton, it's a bit of a weird formation. It could be a 5 at the back. It could be 4. I've got it down as a 4. I've got it as obviously Pickford in goal, Coleman right back, Keane and Holgate as centre backs, Ben Godfrey as a left back, James Rodriguez on the right, Gomez, Davis and Doucouré in a midfield 3, Digne on the left, and Richarlison as the number 9. But of course, like I said, it could be a 3 at the back with Holgate, Keane and Godfrey as the 3 centre backs, Coleman at right wing back and Digne at left wing back. Why is Digne there? I mean, Digne's best attributes as a fullback has always been his attacking. I think he could. It's the same with Robertson and Trent. Really, they could quite easily play as left and right midfielders. So, and we've seen Digne play at left back. We've seen Digne play at left mid before. We've seen Godfrey play as a centre back before. That's obviously his natural position. But he can also play as a left back. So he can play both roles. But I do actually think it is going to be a 5 at the back sort of thing with Digne just getting really high. What's your favourite stadium? Well, obviously Old Trafford. I like the new Spurs ground. I've never been there, but I think it looks really nice. I like Camp Nou. Obviously, I think that looks pretty fancy. What's your guys' favourite stadium? I like the concept design for the new Everton ground. So they want to move out of Goodison, didn't they? Move away from Stanley Park a bit. I don't know what to expect from this Everton team, to be fair, though. Are Everton going to go for it and try and really beat Liverpool? Oh! Poor from Kabak. Richarlison's got it in the box. Looks to put it in. Kabak has been awful so far today. He's not looking like a good signing at all. Thank you, Nico. Your praise is always appreciated, as always. Thank you. Tom Davis now. Richarlison. Tackled. Trent just smacks it out. Godfrey. Gives it back to Pickford, who will just probably launch. Oh, nice pass from Pickford to Holgate. Gomez, Doucouré. Poor from Doucouré again. Here's Robertson. Goes up to Salah. Digne gets back. Good interception from Michael Keane. And Doucouré just clears it out. That's another poor ball out, and Henderson would just easily picks up. Robertson looks to put it in. Holgate block. And Everton want to throw in there. Have you got your food and drink? I did have a glass of water. Now it's pretty much gone. And my girlfriend got me a Kit Kat, which I've also eaten. $9.78. What? Richarlison. Foul by Robertson, is it? No. Henderson goes long, looking for Salah. Ben Godfrey does really well. Do you play Football Manager? I do. At the moment, I'm doing I'm at Willstone. Basically, this is quite a fun thing to do. What you do, you start unemployed with no qualifications. And then you just have to apply for jobs. You probably start with a shit job. And then you obviously you try and build up the ranks. That's quite fun, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. Started at Ireland's under 23s, moved to Willstone, kept them up, got them promoted, and now we're battling away mid-table in League 2. You signed Max Aarons. Was that with Everton? Here's the goal again. Kabach, that's awful. Really poor from Kabach. He completely left it open there. Can't get his feet round. Well, can't turn around quick enough. And it's a good finish by Richarlison. Henderson, good header to beat James Rodriguez. Holgate the same though. No, not Holgate. James fouled by Kabak. He's had a shocker, Kabak, so far. He's having an absolute shit show. Who, Max Aarons, or do you mean Kabak? Alright. James Rodriguez goes for goal. Really poor from James Rodriguez. Henderson. Trent. Curtis Jones. Salah. Back to Curtis Jones. Liverpool not really offering anything so far today. Here's Trent. Trent goes long. Pickford grabs. Wow. Holgate bringing it out. Goes long. Looking for Doucouré. Poor ball. He always starts for me. What season you in? Obviously, Coleman's currently a right back. He's getting on, isn't he, Coleman? I think long term, in actual real life, Everton do need to sign a right back. Obviously, you had John Joe Kenny. Well, you still do. He's on loan at Celtic, is he, at the moment? And he was meant to be the long-term player for you, but he had a poor loan spell at Schalke. Firmino's in here, just wide. And so Allen to PSG. He's like your best player. Who? Again, what season? What are you in the second or third season? You must be in this, like one of them. Thiago gives it to Robertson. Nice ball out. Digne really poor. Trent, nice balling from Trent. Godfrey heads clear. Henderson the volley. Great save, Jordan Pickford. What a save, Jordan Pickford. Second season. Where did he come in the first season? What a volley from Jordan Henderson. And Pickford with an incredible save. Even better save. Gets across, pushes it around the post. Fantastic. You finished second. Oh no. You mean second season. Well headed away from Keane from the corner. And Coleman does well to beat Mane and Curtis Jones. Can't find Tom Davies and Jones picks it up. Finished 8th. Where are you now? Thiago? To be fair, I think Everton. Would you take 8th in real life at this stage of this season? Or do you want more? Henderson. Salah. Goes across to Trent. Trent looks for a ball to Robertson. He's in here. Michael Keane and Coleman does really, really well. Poor from Charleston. Wijnaldum just picks it up. Henderson finds Jones into Mane. Mane goes out to Trent. Trent with a shot. Pickford again. Good save over the bar. Let's see this again. Mane, a nice ball out to Trent. Well hit. Good save by Pickford, pushing it over the bar. I think it was always going over. We'll see it again here. Yeah, I think it was always going over, but it's a good save by Pickford. It was certainly going to be close. And I won 1-0 against Liverpool. It was Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored. You're currently 6th. Improvement, to be fair. How far into the season are you? Thiago, poor ball in. He goes into Trent, who's on the halfway line. Goes long. Easily dealt with. But it's back in by Henderson. Michael Keane heads it away. Digne this time. James Rodriguez will now look to start a counter-attack. He finds Richarlison, but Trent easily picks it up. Poor there from Everton. It's been quite a good game so far, this. Back and forward, back and forward. Exciting. What we want to see from a Merseyside derby. And I honestly think Everton have a great chance of beating Liverpool at home. Thiago. Well, yeah, like I said, I started unemployed. Currently at Willstone still. Mid-table, I think I'm like 10th in League 2 with Willstone in our first season. Which ain't too shabby, Alonso. I'm also the Algeria manager. We love the Algerians. We just lost like 4-0 in our first World Cup match against USA. Absolute shit show. We just collapsed. But Finon, I mean, oh, nice ball to Salah. Out for a goal kick. I tell you what, Liverpool, not great. Not great. A lot of long balls that really are resulting in nothing. Jurgen Klopp having a word with someone. I think Thiago, look, a lot of Liverpool fans and well, a lot of media were saying Thiago's far too slow. I think he's quickening his game up. He's getting better, but he's not quite at it yet. I think a massive issue for Liverpool today has been Kabak. I think But obviously, he's at fault for the first goal. It is good play from Richarlison and James, sure. But it's poor, really from what's his name? I forgot his name. From Kabak. James Rodriguez wants to leave Everton. Yeah, I know. That's why I asked earlier. Do you think he will? Because for me, he only ever went to Everton to try and prove that he's still a class player. Because he was never going to play for Real Madrid this season. He played fantastically well for Bayern Munich when he was there. Look, he's a class player. The only thing I would say that harms James Rodriguez is who comes and buys him. I don't know. I don't know who can afford him or who wants him. Like, he'll probably end up going to a team in Italy, which I can imagine James Rodriguez quite liking. Not Juventus. They've got Dybala. I don't know. Henderson's gone down though. He's holding his hamstring. He looks injured. And look at that smile from Jurgen Klopp. He knows. He knows something's not right here. This is going to be another central defender that's down injured. And he's just pulled his hamstring there. He's gone down. There's no contact from Doucouré at all. There's no... He's screaming. He's not okay. He's not okay. He'll have to come off. You can't keep him on. And Phillips is coming on. Why are you bringing on Phillips? Why are Liverpool bringing on Phillips? Surely you bring on your new centre-back, Ben Davies. You don't sign a centre-back just to never use him. Surely. Van Dijk looking from the sidelines like, why could I not be there? Look. Henderson will want to play on, but he's not alright. He'll go again. Look, Henderson will want to play. Surely you got to take him off, surely. It looks like he is going to play on. He's still on his groin/hamstring. Surely, if you're Klopp, you just take him off. Everyone knows how important he is to Liverpool. Surely you don't risk him. I mean, I wouldn't be risking him. The Manchester United football manager. I just win the league. It's too easy. Too easy being Manchester United manager. I always do one at the start of the year and I always win the league. Gomez. Davis. Good strong challenge on Trent there by... Is it Tom Davis or Ben? Yeah, it's Tom Davis, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tom. Henderson is off. Yeah, he's gone down again. I told you, he has to come off. He was never going to be able to continue. And Nat Phillips is coming on now. What a big game for him as well, Nat Phillips. Obviously, Merseyside derby. They don't come much bigger than this. Are you gonna? Is it gonna be Trent now? Will be given captaincy. You reckon? Yes, you can. I mean, he probably makes it. Does it make it easier now? Phillips has gone into centre back. I think now they've got two very, very poor centre backs playing. I think that centre back partnership is now very, very get-attable. Doucouré. Poor from Doucouré again. Looked like he was fouled. Firmino finds Mane though. Good tackle by Holgate. Referee's giving a free kick. Looked a very good tackle from Holgate. Looked a good tackle from Holgate. Can you do play ratings for Everton, mate? Probably not. If I'm being honest, probably not. But maybe at the end, I'll try and keep an eye out. But I mean, I'll certainly tell you who your man of the match is, who your best player has been. I think Pickford so far has to be up there. Two fantastic saves. Trent with a free kick. Poor ball. Richarlison and James Rodriguez. I mean, they've both been very, very good. But I would have to say that obviously James Rodriguez and Richarlison, they're the reason why you're leading this game. But Pickford's the reason why you're still leading it. Holgate heads it back to Pickford. And to be fair, like we've seen a lot this season, Liverpool not really creating anything. And I think could you draw parallels to that season? Was it Klopp's last season at Dortmund? Pickford just about clears after a poor ball back to him. Robertson finds Mane. Tom Davies, well, it tackles. Yeah, could you draw parallels to that last season at Dortmund where Dortmund were like bottom at the halfway point or something, or were very, very low? Has this team just been overworked? There's so much reports is the wrong word. You get so much credit for how hard his team work and how much every player puts into that game. That's not sustainable over 5-10 years, really. You're gonna have an off year. And is this it for Liverpool? If this is their off year, I don't think there's much we can say. Coleman! What a save by Alisson! What a save! It should be 2-0 Everton. Lovely cross. Was that from Andre Gomez? And Coleman gets the header. Oh, Digne put the ball into the box. Digne, lovely ball from Coleman. He has to score. But it's an incredible save by Alisson. I don't think it's a great header actually by Coleman. Yeah, it's a poor header from Coleman. Not in the corner. Straight at Alisson, who does really. It's a really good save by Alisson still. But I don't think there's loads he has to do. But James will take the corner. Ball comes in. Alisson punches. Doucouré at the edge of the box. Doucouré volley into a crowd of play. Digne over the bar. All wide. Might be both. And again, Everton are the team creating the chances. And look, I would say I'm not that surprised. Well, I'm going to say it. I'm not that surprised. We've seen Carlo Ancelotti has Klopp's number. He's beat him a lot. With Napoli. Phillips goes into Alisson. Thiago back to Alisson. Oh, Ducoy just went clattering into Alisson, but Curtis Jones on the break. Referee played the advantage. Here is Salah. Salah for Liverpool finds Curtis Jones. Goes for goal. Why, poor from Curtis Jones. Everton could get Max Aarons. Yeah, I mean, you've definitely got the money. Definitely a massive step up from Norwich. Aarons. The only thing, is there any big sides better than Everton that need a right back? I'd argue not. Man United don't need one. Well, apart from a sub one. I mean, I'll take Aarons as a backup right back. Don't know if Ollie wants a backup right back too much though. Plus, will Aarons want to come to United and be a backup? Liverpool definitely don't. Again, unless you want a backup. Arsenal don't need a right back or a backup one. Spurs maybe, but they only brought one in the summer. Bayern, yeah, but will Max Aarons want to go to Bayern Munich? Chelsea, they don't. They've got Aspilicueta, they've got Reece James. I feel like I'm forgetting someone as well. I think it's just Everton, really. I think Everton would be a fantastic move, especially considering they've got Ben Godfrey. Ben Godfrey could put a word in. They must have a good relationship with Norwich for that Godfrey deal to go through. I think that could be a good deal for Everton. Firmino. Thiago puts the ball into the box, headed clear. I don't know what. What midfielders would you want? And what obviously you need for me you need an attacking midfielder. What the problem is with Everton and for these big clubs, well these clubs that want to become big, unless you do what Leicester City did really, you have incredible recruitment and finding these young players, and you do something mental like win the league. It's hard for these big teams to get amazing squad depth because who do you look at and think, oh yeah, they'll be a first teamer? Because when teams think of Everton, they want to be playing first team. Max Aarons, he'd reckon he could get first team football. Michael Keane, yeah, back from loan. But would he, again, I think he might think, oh, I want to be playing first team football now. If I'm playing, but he's starting Champions League games for PSG against Barcelona, scoring, in fact. He'd be thinking, I should be starting for this Everton side. You look at Max Aarons, he reckon he could start, and rightly so. I've just realised I've got the numbers wrong. I haven't updated the numbers. All of them numbers are wrong. Well, 90% of them numbers are wrong for Liverpool, for Everton. Great. That's annoying. Ducoy, no, not Ducoy. Andre Gomez just launches it upfield. And Digne just puts it back up. Ball comes in. Michael Keane deals with it. Trent does okay, not great. Ducoy. Tom Davis. Brandon Williams on loan. I don't think United would sell him, to be honest. We'll loan him out. Well, I would say we should loan him out, but I don't think we will. Or we would have, done it in January. I reckon Everton could get Diogo Dalot from United. I think Dalot would be fantastic for you. And hear me out. Here's why. First, Dalot can play left back and right back. Gives you option. Surely that's better than playing Godfrey. He'll get forward. He's young. I don't think Man United want him anymore. Who's Diogo Dalot? He's Portuguese. He's currently on loan at AC Milan. He's at Man United. Curtis Jones. Salah. Gomez shrugged off the ball. Salah looks long. Wijnaldum. Kabak goes to Phillips. Nat Phillips goes out to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Fouled by Andre Gomez, and that's surely. Why would I? You look it up. I know who he is. You can Google him. Poor from Andre Gomez there, really. Rightly so goes into the book. That's not his first foul of the day either. Here is Kabak. I think he's grown into this game a lot more, Kabak, but I don't think he's had a good game anywhere near. But look, this is at Anfield. The last time at Liverpool won at Anfield, I believe, was the Spurs game, or at least in the Premier League. They haven't won in 5 games, stretching back to December. Here is Mane. Mane does well. Holgate tries to take him out, but can't. Mane through the legs of Gomez. Curtis Jones out to Trent. Not sorry. Good ball in from Salah, but Pickford grabs. 2 of our midfielders are so bad, mate. Who? Doucouré, Gomez, or Davis? Who's a good one out of them? I think Tom Davis. I think is having a pretty good game. It's just what they're there to do. They're there just to be combative, really. I think Doucouré's been sloppy at times. But I wouldn't say any of them are having particularly bad games. I think they've been sloppy at times. I think that's fair to say. Anyway, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit the like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. It is greatly appreciated. Obviously, this game's still finally in the balance. I reckon it could go either way. Holgate heads it. Looking for Doucouré. Kabak comes out the line and wins it. Does well there, Kabak, and just gives it into Thiago, who moves it to Robertson. What I would say about Thiago, look, like I said, he's quickened his game up a bit, which I think he has. I still don't think he's as quick as Liverpool fans will want him to be on the ball, but I think he is getting quicker. But what I would say is sometimes, look, Thiago's fantastic on the ball. He's a fantastic dribbler. He doesn't seem to dribble that much. He seems to get hold of the ball and just try and pass it off. I don't know why. If I was Thiago and I had his dribbling ability, surely you'd want to get onto the ball and start dribbling a bit. Get our sub goalkeeper back to his club. What? Robin Olsen? Look, I don't think Robin Olsen's a fantastic goalkeeper. I don't think he's bad for, especially for a sub goalkeeper. Right, Trent into Wijnaldum. Thiago heads it. Godfrey. I don't think he's that bad. I wouldn't say he's great. He's definitely not good enough to be a first team player for Everton. But as a sub goalkeeper, I think he's far good enough. Ames. Andre Gomez. Digne puts the ball into the box. Cleared easily. Mane. Michael Keane. Surely that's a foul on Mane from Michael Keane. Not given. Coleman goes down. Soft free kick there from me on Coleman. There'll be 4 minutes of added time. Right, Nico, if you could buy 3 players, well, anyone, if you could buy 3 players for this, well, for your side, so for you, Nico, it would be Everton. Who would those 3 players be? And obviously, be realistic. Like, Nico, Everton are never going to buy Cristiano Ronaldo, so don't say him. Be realistic. Like Max Aarons, he's realistic. Who would those 3 players be? For me, if I was Manchester United, I would want Wilfred and Ndidi. Would I go for Jadon Sancho? And Ndidi. I think I'd go 2 new centre backs. Varane. I would take Varane happily. Apparently, he wants to leave Real Madrid as well, so I would say that's fair. I would say that's fairly realistic. David Alaba, that's a great shout to be there, David. Great shout. The only thing I would say about Alaba is has he already gone to Real Madrid and just not confirmed yet. Apparently, there was obviously massively strong rumours that that deal was pretty much done. But yeah, Alaba's a great shout. I would take Varane personally. I think he suits Harry Maguire to the hands down. Aarons, Watkins, and Zaha. I don't know about Ollie Watkins. I really like Ollie Watkins. Well, and Zaha really. Where do they fit? Because Watkins and Zaha want to be first. Want to start, and I wouldn't say any of them are better than Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, or James Rodriguez. But yeah, if I was Everton, I would be looking at Max Aarons. Yeah, I think you need a right back. Your goalkeeping position's difficult. What other strikers do you have? Oh, Cross. Who else? Probably just then backup midfielders, really. Ball comes in. Davis easily deals with it. Yeah. I've just seen that, Nico. That is partly due to Thiago scored because absolutely nobody's playing because the referee has given a foul. But yeah, I'd go So I would go for Varane. Right wingers. I'll say Sancho, but I don't think we desperately need a right winger. Well, we do need a right winger. So Varane and Didi and Sancho for me. All right. So we're about to go into half time here. It will be Everton 1, Liverpool 0. People will just take the goal kick. And that is half time. Everton 1, Liverpool 0. I will be right back. I'm just going to go get myself a drink and something to eat. How long is half time for? It's about 15 minutes. So I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Nico, you're going to play a bit of FIFA. Fair enough. You're going 2-0 United, are 2-0 Everton United, are fair enough. Look, this is the stats so far in this game. How long until second half, mate? I don't know. Pretty soon it starts. Look, it's the same old from Liverpool. A lot of the ball, a lot of passes. They make most of them, but they're not creating much. Look, 7 shots, 2 on target. So 7 shots. Can you think of any of them which are amazing chances? No. Them 2 on target. What are they? They must be the 2 amazing saves Pickford made, but they were from like incredible volleys and like distance. They weren't amazing chances. It was just their players pulling something out of nothing. Whereas if you think about Everton, they had obviously their goal, Richarlison's fantastic chance, brilliant. Then they had the Coleman chance, which Coleman should have scored. He should have scored. It was a poor header really from him, right at Alisson. Liverpool haven't created these chances, and this is what I mean about Liverpool. They have a lot of shots, but they're not great chances. Last season, I said a lot, Liverpool have had a lot of luck. And I think Man City was the opposite. I thought they were very unlucky, Man City. I don't think there was that big of a difference between the two sides last season. I think Liverpool just everything went their way. Man City, majority of things didn't go their way. This season, it's kind of evened it out. A lot of things have gone Man City's way. Like nothing is going Liverpool's way. And these injuries, they're covering they're papering the cracks. But realistically, of course, Varane. I did. You went 2-0. But of course, missing Van Dijk is huge. But missing Van Dijk. But what? Before they signed Van Dijk, when they got to a Champions League semi-final, their attack was still frightening. But then they got Van Dijk, and their defence solid up, and they were fantastic. Then of course they went on. Then the next season they were fantastic going forward, fantastic defensively. Last season the same. This year, that attack has gone to shit. I said 2-1 might be right. Yeah, 2-1 might be right, to be fair. I think that's a decent shout. I think look, I said 1-0. 2-0, great, good shout. 2-1 obviously can very much still happen. Look, traditionally, I would say Liverpool will come out in the second half and will be like that. Much better. They'll click into gear and be fantastic. This season, they've proven that that's not the case. They could come out in the second half and be worse. I think defensively, them 2 centre-backs, massive, massive issues. I don't think they have a proper ball-winning defender. So, you said no, because you've said it at half time. Nico is in a chance. Because he said it before the game. So Nico's in a chance of winning it. Or getting his comment tagged. But because you've said it at half time, it's not a prediction out of nothing. You know Everton have a lead. If you said 2-0 before the game started, or about 5 minutes into the game, actually no, they had already scored. Then the first few minutes before Richarlison had scored, I would have taken it. You could have had it, but because it's half time, Everton are already goal up. To get your comment pinned for your prediction, you have to say it before the start of the game. Those are the rules. Look, if you're right, I'll still give you plaudits. I'll still say well done, you got it right. But because you only get it pinned if you say it before the start of the game. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's warming up though. He could come on for Everton. What? Well, second half is about to kick off. I'm pretty sure Erling Haaland has got a scorpion kick. No, he's got a bicycle kick. Erling Haaland has got a bicycle kick. This guy is mental. Just think, it's Sancho assist, Haaland goal. Both of these lads should be at Manchester United. Ed Woodward, you're a madman. Not buying him. What a joke. What are you doing? I was watching Erling Haaland just score a bicycle kick. Look, guys, if you've got Twitter, check out BT Sports Twitter page. They've put Haaland's goal on it. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. What a player Erling Haaland is. I think Mbappe has more strings to his bow. I think Mbappe can play out on the left, can play out on the right, can play as a number 9. As an out and out number 9, Haaland. Pooped for a good save by Man after a Mane header. But I think both are very good. It's same as Messi versus Ronaldo. Obviously, they're not at the level of them two. Because them two are just incredible. But it's kind of like, as an out-and-out number 9, if I had to pick one of them to play centre forward all the time, I would go Ronaldo. But as an all-round player, Richarlison scores, but he's offside. But yeah, as a player that would just... that could play anywhere, Messi. And that's why I prefer Messi, and that's why I prefer Mbappe. But as an out-and-out number 9, I think you have to give it to Haaland. He's just incredible. He's so strong, his movement's impeccable. And you give him a chance, he scores it. And Man United could have had that. We could have had that, but no. We thought, nah, let's get Odin and Igalo. Let's get Igalo on loan. What a joke. Mane does well. Salah. Trent Alexander-Arnold puts the ball in. Pickford claims well. Pickford's having a good game so far for Everton. I think Allen will come on for Ben Davies. Maybe. I would say probably for Gomez, to be honest. I think Gomez, because he's on a booking. No, you won't take Digne off. If Richarlison comes, if Calvert-Lewin comes on, which I think he will, it will be for James Rodriguez or somebody like Doucouré, Davis, or Gomez. Mane. Gomez. Four from Gomez there. Brent. Good run. Ball across. Good defending my whole gate. Really good play from Trent there. Good ball across. Holgate got interception. Salah puts the ball in. Curtis Jones, poor header to Robertson. He picks it up at the edge of the box. Thiago. Tackled by Richarlison, but it goes out to Robertson. Curtis Jones puts the ball into the box. Mane headed over the bar. Pickford has been good so far. He has. I think he's been really good today, Pickford. He deserves a lot of credit for his performance today. Made a few great saves. And I think everything he's done today has been really assured. Juan Adams, Thiago. Poor ball. Robertson. Jones, back to Robertson. Tell you what, I don't think Curtis Jones has been that good today. I wonder where Curtis Jones would... he's a decent player. But I don't see what's special about him. Digne's playing left back and Godfrey left wing. No, he's not. Godfrey's playing left centre back. Digne's playing left back. Dash more left wing. What you're playing, Liverpool are playing. No, Everton are playing a 5-4-1. At well, what I say actually, it's more of a 5. Oh, Mane's in! Great challenge by Coleman from Keane, and Pickford takes it down really well. You kind of what you're playing really. You're playing a 5 with Keane as Holgate right centre back, Keane central centre back, Coleman left centre back, Coleman at right wing back, Digne left wing back, Doucouré, Gomez and Davies a solid 3 midfield, and James Rodriguez is kind of just playing as a floater, getting everywhere, using his football intelligence. Just James just get anywhere, and Richarlison's playing up top. Michael Keane heads clear. Salah out for a goal kick. Don't worry, mate. But again, I think this is largely the same as what I said earlier. No, no, I won't. Like I said, I will say I'll congratulate you if you are right. But because you said it before you said it, no, because you didn't say it before the game started, you don't get the pin. That's how this works. Michael Keane, Digne, Flick, Wijnaldum, Kabak, Henderson, Thiago, Trent, Wijnaldum, Salah, Trent, Phillips, Phillips, Wijnaldum, Thiago, Robertson, Thiago. James, good interception. And for me, I don't think Calvert-Lewin should really come on. If Calvert-Lewin comes on, it should be for James Rodriguez, because this system won't work without James tracking back. And if James comes off, Richarlison would have to do the role of James, because it's a midfield 3, like I said, and then because James he's just kind of floating, and he's picking up the balls deep as well. Because that 3 in midfield is so important. Are Liverpool playing the 6-9 formation because they are all over Everton? Might as well. But that's just how it is. Well, it's kind of how Liverpool always play. Fullbacks nice and high. Mane, Salah, they cut inside. Richarlison here looks for the run of Coleman, poor pass. And the midfielders just they play everywhere. But again, it's the same up. They're not creating anything. Did it? And look at that. This is what I mean. Possession-wise, 83% to 17 in the second half. What have Liverpool created? Nothing, really. Put a few good crosses in, but nothing. There's not been a chance where I think, oh, you should have scored that. You can't give that as a free kick, ref. Book him. Fucking hell. Salah is a diver, isn't he? It's a nice flick from Firmino. And man, Salah goes down like a sack of shit, like a bitch. Keane knocks it back, and Pickford goes long. No one tells us to score, only the streamer. Yep, as always. Don't, if you are ahead of us, obviously the timer is right there. Well, that's the time for the second half. So that means we're just, what, 57 minutes. About 55. Now 55. So if that's not you, obviously don't tell us to score. Change here for Everton. Who's number 10? Who's 21? 21. Andre Gomez is off for Gylfi Sigurdsson. I think they're going for it a bit more here, by the looks of it. Which would you rather be, a Liverpool fan or have diarrhea? What? Just once and then it's gone, or what? Constantly got diarrhea? It's a weird question anyway, I have to say. But if it's only once, I would take that. If it's for the rest of my life, I'm being a Liverpool fan. Brent. Kabak goes long to Robertson. It's a nice run by Robertson. Half hour to go in this game. And what are we saying? I mean, Liverpool, I don't think created loads in the second half, but Everton, they've been very defensive. You'll only have diarrhea then. I mean, it's not great to have diarrhea, but it's not crippling, is it really? It's fine. I'll take it twice. It's fine. Bayern want Aarons, but if Everton want Aarons, they will get him. No, if Bayern Munich wants someone, if Bayern Munich comes out publicly saying they want someone, 99% of the time they'll get him. Look at Leroy Sané. Look at Upamecano. If Bayern wants someone and they come out and say they want someone, 99% of the time he's going there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's coming on. Charleston's over the top here though. Or I'll be interested to see who Calvert-Lewin comes on for. I'm going to try and open up this game a little bit more. Nice ball over the top to Richarlison. He's in here. Phillips has done well. Really poor from... I would say that's quite poor, really. I think he should have hit it, not try and turn him. Yes, I do. United Live, I do. Richarlison should do better there for me. Lovely ball over the top. Kabak is keeping them on. There, just hit it. He has to hit that for me. Really poor from Richarlison there. Should have made it 2. And that would have been game over for me. James Rodriguez is the man to come off for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think that's the right choice. I think Richarlison will drop in and do the job of James Rodriguez. And Jordan Shaqiri coming on for Curtis Jones. Again, I don't understand why Curtis Jones starts him. Obviously I don't watch Liverpool loads, but for me, if you give Oxlade-Chamberlain a run in that team, I reckon he'd perform better. We saw how crucial he was at the end of last season. Well, when they got to the Champions League semi-final. Well, final, sorry. Massive for him. Can I still get a pin comment because I said Everton 2-1? Yeah. If Everton win the game 2-1, Nico, you'll get your pin comment. Because you said it before the start of the game. You don't need to guess the score. You don't need to guess the scorers, whatever. Just get the score right before the start of the game, and you get it. Trent puts the ball in. Well cleared. Coleman smashes it clear. Richarlison through here. Kabak on the cover. Kabak's got back well. Richarlison, what the fuck is that? That was awful from Richarlison. Sigurdsson though. Volleys. Alisson saves well. May God bless Everton for beating Liverpool. They've been good value for it as well. Good value for it. No, obviously, as always, if you are ahead of us, don't tell us to score. Mane. Firmino. Mane. Got one. Blood sub. What? As a blood sub, well, James Rodriguez has been subbed off, so no, he can't come on. Ball over the top. Digne does well. Wijnaldum. Into Mane. Into Trent. Trent puts a lovely ball across the box. Fantastic ball in from Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's more like it from Trent. He's done all he could do. And someone for Liverpool has to be at the back post tapping that in. That's an incredible ball in. That's where Firmino should be. Where is he? I think the difference is, last season, or seasons prior, Firmino's probably there, or Mane's probably there, from them crosses. For Man City, if that ball comes in, Raheem Sterling, 99% of the time, he taps that in. Because he's there. And it's these small differences is why Liverpool are struggling this season. Someone has to be at that back post to tap it in. Tom Davies takes it down well. Here comes Salah. Poor pass from Salah to Firmino, but he keeps it. Here's Thiago. Again, rolls it into Shaqiri. Have a go yourself, Thiago. Shaqiri. Holgate. Battling with Mane. Sure, that's a foul on Holgate, and it is. I'm with a Liverpool fan, and they still think Liverpool can finish second. I'm friends. Mane goes into the book. He gets given a yellow card for the foul on Holgate. It's definitely not looking likely, is it? If we load up the league table, that's the wrong screen. Everton and Liverpool are on the same amount of points. Once Everton play their game in hand, they could go above them. Chances are Liverpool aren't going to get top four. Not top four. Aren't going to get second place. But at the same time, actually, I could go to 9 points. It's fucking do it. It's gonna be hard, isn't it? It's gonna be hard. Everton are 6 points away from second. it's going to be hard for them. Jota is close to being back, is he? I think he will be massive for them. But I think there's just a lot of poor passes. It's like there with Salah. It was just a poor pass out to Trent, which completely ruins that attack. Again, from Shaqiri there. Look, it doesn't seem like much because he hasn't given the ball away. But it's a poor pass. That means Cavach has to run out to the left wing, then has to turn, look where he is, look where the players are now, and that in all that space, it allows these Everton players to get back, get into position, and by that time, it's easy for Everton to defend whatever this Liverpool attack is, and that's what Liverpool need to cut out. They need to sort out these passes and get them bang on all the time if they want to start winning these games again. Do we still have a chance of winning the league? Absolutely not. Man City have won it. Like I said, that's the wrong screen again. Right, so 10 points in it now. Who do Man City lose against or drop points against? It will be nice. We say, even though I don't think they will. Let's say they lose to Chelsea. They lose to Man United. So, what? So that's 6 points we make on them. So they've still got 4 points. 4 points. Arsenal, I don't think will beat them. They've already played Tottenham. Leicester, maybe. We'll say Leicester. So, what? So that's then down to 3 points. They've lost 3 points. So they're 1 point. Oh, good save. Pickford, and the second time he grabs it to beat Shaqiri. Fantastic from Jordan Pickford. Brilliant play from Jordan Pickford there. Fantastic from him. But yeah, so 9 points, we'll say, and that's us being generous. But that also means Manchester United can't drop any points. It's not. It's gone. It's gone. I've been generous and said Man United and Chelsea and Leicester will all beat Manchester City. And I can't think of any other hard games they've got. Yeah, I don't think Arsenal will beat them. Let's say we can. When do they play Chelsea? What do they? Oh, they play Chelsea there. Everton weren't great against them last time. It was fairly easy for City to win that. Villa maybe get something, but you're asking a lot. Leicester, obviously they smashed them at the Etihad, so you could argue that they can do them again. But I don't look. Leeds, they're not going to lose, are they? Palace they'll beat. Brighton they'll beat. Newcastle they'll beat. Southampton maybe. Wolves. You're asking for a lot. Then we'll look at Man United. Look, I'm not even 100% confident we'll beat Newcastle. Chelsea, I think we could easily drop points. Palace, well, we lost to them before. We've lost to them a lot under Ollie. Man City, obviously, that's going to be a very difficult game. But we'll say odds on we'll say we'll beat them. West Ham, that's not a guaranteed 3 points. Man United, we should beat Brighton. Tottenham, we'll know how Mourinho will play, but can we beat them? It'll be hard. Burnley, we should beat. Leeds, we should beat. Liverpool in the league again. We can. By that time, Liverpool could be back to their best, but we'll say we'll beat them. Villa should beat them. Leicester, that's going to be really hard. Fulham should beat them. Wolves, again, will be very hard. I have no doubt that even if we beat Liverpool, if we beat the big teams, we will still drop points in the likes of Burnley, Wolves, and where Man City just won't. Leicester and Manchester United can beat them, and Arsenal and Villa can get a draw against them. You're being very, very kind, and even that. So you get both of them. Then obviously we'll say Chelsea. So then they've dropped 10 points. They've dropped more than 10 points. But Man United then still need to drop. Then Man United still can't drop points. We have to go. We have to get 11 more points than Manchester City in the next. How many games have we played? In the next 14 games. It's simply not possible. It's not going to happen. Man City won't drop that many points. In the last few years, apart from last season, they haven't dropped they've hardly dropped 11 points all season, let alone in 14 games. Pickford's so good he could be man of the match. For me, right now, he is probably man of the match. I think he's been excellent, Jordan Pickford. Yeah, so league's gone. League title is gone. But the main thing we have to work on is first changing results, changing draws to wins and losses to draws to wins. Then, and obviously, King or Alan might come on. Alan should come on for me. If you're gonna make another change, Alan, me. But apart from that, I don't think Josh King should come on. Charlton finds Doucouré. Good tackle by Robertson. Or no, it might have been Phillips. It was Phillips. Out for a throw-in for Everton. If we apply pressure, they can... No, they won't. To apply, for us to apply pressure, that would mean we have to be remotely close to them. Then we're not. We're not remotely close to them. Right. If this proves it. We're saying, you said earlier, Liverpool cannot come second. We are closer to Liverpool than we are to Manchester City. Title is over. If there's no chance for Liverpool to get top four, to get second place, there is no chance for us to get top. It's as simple as that. Second place is the best we can do. Can you stream Fulham versus Sheffield United? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's not... First of all, I've got other stuff to do. Second of all, I couldn't think of a much... Again, I'd rather watch less than Fulham versus Sheffield United. Bottom versus 7th versus 18th. I'm not spending an hour and a half, well, 2 hours of my time watching that. I might have it on in the background, and even then, that's a might. I'm not sitting down and watching Sheffield United versus Fulham. But speaking of the Fulham versus Sheffield United game, their team news has just come out. These are the teams. So in goal for Fulham, it's Areola. It's a back four of Anya, Anderson, Tosin, I don't know, Adebayo, and Robinson. And midfield four of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Harrison Reed, Anguissa, and Lookman. And up top, it's going to be Ivan Cavaliero and Josh Maja. For Sheffield United, it's a back three of Kean Bryan, Phil Jagielka, and Chris Basham. Ethan Ampadu will play in DM. It would be Edna Stevens at left wing back, George Baldock at right wing back, John Lundstrom and John Fleck in central midfield. Billy Sharp and Ollie McBurney is up top for Sheffield United. These are the benches. I think it's going to... Honestly, guys, if you're planning on watching that game, don't. It's going to be a boring one for me. Why cannot... Is he okay with... Why can I not send a super chat thing? Because I can't turn on super chats, unfortunately. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to... What's it called? You have to have like 10,000 watch hours a year. But save your money, save your money. You're too kind. Currently walking the dog. What's up, boys? How are we? How's the dog, Charles? How's the dog? Pickford goes long. Shaqiri goes long. Digne versus Salah. Salah wins the race. Salah knocks it in to Trent. And again, see what I mean? A good ball in from Salah to Trent. And it's that ball to Mane. Really poor from Trent. And that's what I mean from earlier. It needs. I was going to donate a tenner. You're too kind, mate. You are too kind. You don't need to do that, guys. I will not be doing that, Nico. Absolutely not. My next stream after this game has finished will be United versus Newcastle tomorrow night. Dogs enjoy walking. Dogs enjoy. Dog is enjoying the walk. Being a cretin as per usual. What do I expect from a cretin dog owner like yourself, but to have a cretinous dog? Which dog is it? Is it at your mum's or your dad's? I assume your mum's. But here comes Liverpool. Here's Genie Wijnaldum. Balls into the Robertson. Just about good enough there from Everton. Here is Robertson. He'll put the ball into the box. Good block by Coleman. And so corner for Everton. For Liverpool, sorry. And again, this has been a poor game from Liverpool. Unfortunately at my mum's. Shame. Shame on you. Shame on you. Erling Haaland makes it 4-0 for Borussia Dortmund. I think that's his hat-trick. Is it his hat-trick? No, he's second. Erling Haaland, what a player Erling Haaland is. What a player. He is so good. Cleared by Everton. What age is DJ and how do you know him, if you don't mind me asking? I know him because he went to my primary school. Not my primary school, my secondary school. We were friends there. Yeah, so that's how I know him. I'm not gonna say how old he is. I mean, you can probably guess by how I know him, if you guys remember how old I am. But I'm not gonna bait his age out because that's his private details. Same way I'm not gonna say his full name. Again, that's his business. He can keep it disclosed if he wants. Here's Richarlison. Goes into Calvert-Lewin. Good chance. Penalty for Everton. Trent Alexander-Arnold puts his head to the ground. He knows he's fucked it. And Everton is 36. And that has to be a red card for me. Has to be a red card. Calvert-Lewin's shot. The ball's not there and he's taking him down. Lovely ball from Richarlison. Good shot. He isn't meant to do it. It's not intentional. But let's be consistent. Let's be consistent. If David Luiz's was a red card, if David Luiz is a red card and a penalty, so's that. That's it. If that's David Luiz, that's a red card. It's as simple as that. David Luiz hasn't meant to make the challenge. I don't think Trent has really either. Has to be a penalty. Has to be a penalty. It has to be a red card for me. He's going to VAR. For those who aren't watching, basically, ball goes through to Calvert-Lewin from Richarlison. He shoots. Alisson palms it wide. Then Calvert-Lewin is the first to react. And because as Calvert-Lewin's gone to shoot, Trent slid in to try and block it. Calvert-Lewin has then ran over Trent. Trent's fouled him, and the referee's given a penalty. Went to VAR. It's been given still. Referee's not given Trent a card. It should be a red card. No chance. No intent to get the ball. Should be a red card. Sigurdsson with a penalty. And Alisson went the right way, but it is 2-0 to Everton. And Alisson should save it for me. Should save it. He gets down low, gets to the corner, and Alisson doesn't stop it. Should do better for me there, Alisson. He looks up to the sky there, Alisson, Trent. And it is Everton 2, Liverpool 0 here at Anfield. And this will be a fourth back-to-back defeat at Anfield for Liverpool. It's a lovely ball from... I mean, you did. Yeah, you did say 2-0. But you could be right. You could be very, very right. Firmino here does well. Firmino strikes wide. Should do better. Should do better. You need a lot of goals to go second. Yeah. You need about 5. And look at that. He's taking the piss. He knows he's clear, Angelotti. He's bringing on Alex Iwobi. He's bringing Iwobi on. He's taking the piss. He's taking the piss. Richarlison's had a really good game. Richarlison's had a fantastic game for Everton. Who's your man of the match, mate? My man of the match. I'll give it to the man who just walked off, Richarlison. I think he's been fantastic today. He let himself go, let himself down. Sorry, in the reverse fixture when he got sent off. But I think today he's been fantastic. Led the line on his own really, really well. Obviously got the opening goal. 2-3 minutes into the game, and then obviously he created the chance for Calvert-Lewin that won the penalty. I think he just played fantastically well today. Richarlison. Close second is Pickford. I think Pickford's played really well. But for me, I'd have to give it to Richarlison. Plainly because he's got a goal and an assist. Still can't believe we flogged Iwobi for 30-odd million. Yeah, he's a fantastic sale from Arsenal. But I stay with what I said when what last season, but not too long ago. I think 2 years ago, where in the season you sold him, you could have done with Iwobi at 10. I think Iwobi is a fairly good creator. I don't think, and so yeah. What? Can you read my last two comments? What does that mean? What DJ said? What flog basically means? How did we sell Iwobi for 30 million? He's awful. Brent. And look, I'll ask you the guys the questions. Is this Liverpool team the worst ever champions? Are they the worst ever champions? For me, no. There's a lot of bad champions. For me, arguably the worst ever champions could even be Man United. Could even be Man United. You have to remember, when David Moyes took over, that we were champions that season. We won the league in Sir Alex Ferguson's last season. Moyes came over and we were awful. He got sacked. But what a game! What a big game! And I should say, Liverpool fans will hate me. Every time I've watched Liverpool, they have lost. Every time I've done a watch on Liverpool, they've lost. Every time. What games have Everton got, mate? I'll have a look. You got Southampton next. Then you go to West Brom. Then you play Chelsea. Right. Pickford goes long. Sigurdsson. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Doucouré. Sigurdsson. And look, this passing from Everton, it's just kind of what Liverpool just haven't been doing. And look, I'll tell you what's incredible. Liverpool have scored 1 goal in the last 6 games at Anfield. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough. I said it a lot last season when they won the league. I was saying, look. What? Oh, how am I starting this? Yes, you're going to win the league, but Liverpool fans were saying, we're going to win the league. It doesn't matter if Firmino's not scoring goals. I went, yes, you are going to win the league, but it does matter if Firmino's not scoring goals because yes, you're happy right now that even though Firmino's not scoring goals and he's getting involved in the play, eventually he will need to start scoring goals, and he's clearly not, because he's clearly not good enough. And whether or not you were happy last season that you weren't scoring goals, you shouldn't have been, because this was always going to happen. This was always going to happen, where eventually you need him to score because you're not playing very well, and he's not good enough to do so. And that's why when Jota gets back fit, he'll be massive. Here comes Michael Keane, really good defending. I think Pickford was out shouting there. Pickford, good play from Pickford. Well, even better from Michael Keane. What about Man United? I'll have a look who United have. Oh, well, I know the next few. So we got Newcastle tomorrow. Good save by Pickford, pushing it over the bar. We got Newcastle tomorrow at 7. Is that save from Pickford again? It's a really good save. Then we got Real Sociedad in the Europa League. Obviously, we're already 4-0 up after that game. Then we go to Chelsea. And then we go to Man City. Oh, sorry, we play Palace and then Man City. And Digne's down injured. Oh, this looks serious for Lucas Digne. He looks in a lot of discomfort here. Yeah, Digne. Look, I hope it's not a serious one. But that's the main thing. Well, that's the main thing for today. That for Everton to take out of this. They've finally beaten this winless record against Liverpool. What, 10 years in the making, 11 years in the making. The last time you beat them was 2010, I believe. Where Tim Cahill and Mikel Arteta scored for Everton. That record is finally over. Digne is up. He's all right. Finally over for Everton. Liverpool. It's bad. It's really bad. They look better. They look good against RB Leipzig, but they've collapsed again. You have to give credit to Carlo Ancelotti and Duncan Ferguson. They've set their team up fantastically today, but bloody hell, Liverpool all over their place again. Liverpool won't make Champions League or Europa League. That's a big shout. That is a big shout. I think they will. I do think they'll make it. I think. You look at. I don't know when Van Dijk gets back, but he must be back fairly soon. Jota, like Nico, I think you said it, will soon be back from injury. They're injured when they get their injured players back. They'll massively step up again. I have no doubt. David De Gea was 26 million. Alisson was about 60. David De Gea is better. I think they're very, very close. Very, very close. I think Alisson over the last 2 years has been the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Arguably the world. David De Gea hasn't quite been that. But this season, I would say David De Gea has been fantastic. So, yeah. Good win. Good match so far. Yeah, I mean, Everton have won the game. And that's huge. Huge for Everton. A big win in the Merseyside derby. Fantastic for Liverpool. Digne will just knock it long. Calvert-Lewin brings it down Iwobi. And Sigurdsson strikes just wide. It looked like he was just going to go into the top corner. You did say United Live. Look, if the score doesn't end like this, well done. You did call it right. I think that's a full-time whistle. It is full-time. Everton 2, Liverpool 0. Full-time. Well done, United Live. But you called it. You smashed it. It's Liverpool with another Anfield defeat. What is going on? What is going on here? It's not good enough. And Duncan Ferguson kisses Coleman. He's celebrating with the boys. Look how happy they are. That's what you want to see. That is fantastic from Everton. They've had this unwanted record against their name for so long, and they've finally put it to bed. Duncan Ferguson, look, that's what you want to see from Duncan Ferguson, and why people love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There's passion. He loves this club, Duncan Ferguson. He's going around giving everyone a clap. You can see on his face how much it means to beat Liverpool. That smile to Ben Godfrey. Fantastic. Carlo Ancelotti, a little cooler, but he knows how much it means as well. But he didn't say when he's... yeah. Man United is the best. You're right. Come on! Nico, retract comment. Happy. You're happy. I'm happy. Look. That is where the stream is going to end today. The watch along is going to end today. If you have enjoyed, please do hit the like button below and subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. Obviously, my next stream will be the Manchester United versus Newcastle watch along. So please do, like I say, subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss that. My stream for that should start around 6:30, I believe. If not, obviously, if you've got the notification bell on, you will know when I go live. And also do check out my match preview for that. That'll be uploaded tomorrow at around 12ish. Anyway, like I said, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. That's the side. Peace.